Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Extra Crunch. It's week 3 here in West Tennessee, and that means rivalry week. Got some great games for our focal this week. We started out, we went to JC, they're hosting USJ. Then we went down the road to TCA, they had South Gibson, and then for the nightcap, headed down to Southside, and they are hosting their inner-city rivals from the north side. Check it out. Although no longer a district game, bragging rights were on the line Friday night as Jackson Christian hosts University School of Jackson. Jackson Christian got on the board first early in the first quarter when Ethan Payne took the handoff, broke a couple tackles to get Jackson Christian on the board with the early 6 points. The 6 was all they would get though as the kick went wide left. Jackson Christian took an early 6-0 lead. That would be their only lead as USJ would score on the next drive. Here Jacob Denbrook hits Austin Orr for a first down, setting up good field position. On the next play, Denbrook would hit Cody Kilborn deep in the end zone. Kilborn breaking a tackle to take the lead. Extra point was good. USJ took their first and only lead, 7-0. They took this one 48-20. Down the road, it was the Vaughn show as TCA was hosting South Gibson. Here you see running back James Bond setting up, getting across midfield. This time, Bonds will take it to the right side, breaks a couple tackles, nearly getting into pay dirt. Those two runs will set up the next play as quarterback Kyle Aiken hits Aaron McEarl, giving the Lions a 22-13 lead late in the second quarter. Extra point was up and good. Score was 21-13 in favor of TCA. South Gibson comes back as Austin Elder sets up a good long run there in the middle of the field, less than a minute to go. Quarterback scrambling for South Gibson, but James Bond comes up with the interception. TCA would go on to take this one 35-19. And we head down south for this inner-city rivalry as Southside is hosting Northside. Early in the fourth quarter, Southside trailing 27-6, trying to get something happening on the ground. They go for it here on 4th and 1 and get just enough to stay alive.
Push down, Hawks.
Quarterback Kadrian Edwards guiding the offense. Hands off to running back Andrew Hill. Not much doing there. But again, it's enough to get them into a 1st and goal situation. Here Edwards on the quarterback keeper. Nearly crosses the line, but is stuffed at the 1-yard line. So Southside forced to go for it at 4th and goal from the 1. Ball is bobbled and eventually picked up by Collie Curry of Northside. Curry takes it down the sidelines, eventually tackled. That sets up Martavius Love and the offense deep in their own territory. Here he hands off to running back Marcus Maxwell. Maxwell breaking a couple tackles, gets the corner. Eventually, a couple plays later, Northside will score as they take it 34-6. Got a couple more final scores from around the league. JCM held on to knock off Chester County 14-12. Memphis University School all over Liberty 30-6 is your final. Westview blanks Ripley in Ripley 28-0 is the final there. Also Bolivar holds on. They win over Harding Academy 31-27. It was all Brewston at Scotts Hill. Brewston took that one 48-8. Riverside hosting Perry County. It was all Riverside here. It was 42-6 is your final. Adamsville knocks off McNairy Central 26-14. Trenton Peabody knocks off Milan 30-14. was Crockett County over Haywood. Kind of in a shocker there. 21-7. That was at Haywood. Also Union City at Huntington. Union City 31, Huntington 13 is your final. East Hickman traveled to Camden and got the win. 28-17 is your final there. And one other final, Dyersburg 55, Fayetteware 6. Stay tuned to JacksonSun.com and pick us up in the print edition tomorrow for all the scores from around the league. Thanks for tuning in to Extra Crunch. We'll see you next week.